Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are in a peasant uprising here. I don't think we're scared of a peasant uprising, but we are in a peasant uprising and we're actually going to have to go deal with that. Let's go ahead and raise up just our men-at-arms and we'll deal with that shortly. Another thing we need to think about, we're 59 and in poor health. So we need to be thinking about our succession. So that's definitely something we'll do soon. We're also, of course, thinking about our economy, but our economy is in a, not ideal state, but it's in a better state. Like, it's in a pretty good state. We're going to embark here, and we're going to head in and deal with these peasants. No problem whatsoever. And that war is over. Enforce our demands, and disband our troops. There we go. We can construct in Stegholm, and that's something that I'd like to do. We'll go ahead and get started on that. Now, succession. Let's think about that. Yikes. Okay, so we would get the Kingdom of Denmark. This guy would get the Kingdom of Sweden and, like, everything in it. Except for Bornholm. So we would literally only have Lund. Okay. So, this is required. Fantastic. Succession is safe. All according to plan. Yeah, that does cost some renown, for sure. But it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. So we can extort our subjects, and I do not want to spend 215 gold on a mace right now. No thank you. Now, where are my loyal subjects? We're going to extort those subjects, and we're going to gain 215 gold. I don't want to lose control. I think I would rather gain dread and have minus 50 popular opinion. So that's what we will do there. That's all fantastic. And I don't think we can build in any of these castles. We can't build duchy buildings right now because of the tech level. We will be able to build additional holding buildings, but we can't currently. Okay. So that's fine. May you grow strong and wise. Wonderful. We'll just hold off on the moment. I would like to get these pastures constructed. Yes. Okay. So this will be maxed. This up here will be not quite maxed. We're going to be lacking a wooden barracks, but that's not a huge deal right now. 5 months until these pastures can be built, and that will be great. We're very close to maxed on all of our castle structures. And for now, we're just going to save up and build castle structures. Now, these two castles can also be worked on. We don't have them, and we're not going to be getting them. Not just yet, anyway. Strangely, this temple is maxed. Okay. I mean, that's cool. We're pretty happy about that. Borgholm, we'll go ahead and get those pastoral lands building. Kalmar is not quite going to be maxed. We will need to get forest forts built there. It's only a 2% increase to our holding taxes, so it's not a huge deal. But it does add up. So that'll be fine. Now, we are also interested in adding to the Norse culture here. We're interested in adding in another tradition, and that would specifically be forest folk. That would be really, really good for us. So we need 4,000 prestige for that, and we're going to try to get that prestige. Although, the best way to get it would probably be to use these events. Host a modest feast or call a hunt. How much will those actually cost? 250 gold versus 167 for a hunt. We'll call a hunt for now, and then we'll get these wooden barracks building. We're going to take the prestige, thanks. There's no time to waste. So we need how much for this again, was it? 4,000, I believe? We have 3,000 right now. Yeah, we need 4,000 to get that. That is a big, big deal. Okay. This guy endorses us. He's got perfect opinion, so that's fine. 225 gold to carve a runestone. And we don't have any of those requirements currently. Okay. Well, we can ransom off some prisoners if we wanted to. I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to demand payments, though. Only 6 gold? Well, that's 6 out of 10, so we'll call that good. 1 out of 50? We're not going to call that good. I can tell you that right now. Let's go ahead and host a feast. I think getting that Reformation done is incredibly important. Of course, we want to swap off of Bellicose, but that's going to be a long time. It's going to be difficult to get 20,000 prestige. 4,000 is much more achievable. Sure, we'll enter the royal court here. Sure, we'll take some faith. There we go. I'm not going to hold court right now. 112 food. Food? 112 prestige. Perfect. Actually, we could hold court. How much prestige would that cost? 125. We're at 3608 right now. Okay. You know what? Well, first off, we're going to need a steward. And our court grandeur just dropped. I'm going to go ahead and hold court here. Okay, there's 3 of them, as usual. My vassal, Jarl Ketil, takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of maintaining the royal cavalry and looking to your steeds. I will not let you down. I suppose these jobs have to be done by somebody. Sure. I'm faced with Teak Otarson Ulfing's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his acquaintance Thordis gently ushers him towards my throne. Emperor, she laments, the boy has been at Teak's court with... Tykes? One of those. With no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Please, look to the future. Reminder, I butcher all of the names, all of the time. What can be done with such a child? Well, we could raise him ourselves. That would be 10 court grandeur, and that would be the way to go. That'll bump us up to level 4. Excellent. Oh, we're not done here. As soon as it's his turn to speak, the agitated man in front of me screams, "The end is nigh!" The signs are clear and everywhere. The people of the county of Mary know it all too well. Disorders, bandits, that's definitely not how you pronounce that. Disorders, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. Ragnarok is upon us. There's only one way for us to be saved. Renounce all vices, starting with the excesses of alcohol and food. Repent now, for the day is nigh. Well, I'd like to get prestige. Dread works. We'll take Dread. Okay, so we executed him. Perfect. And next up, like, he told us to give up food and drink, and so we executed him. That's actually kind of funny. I like it. We're going to build these log forts. It's only a 2% increase, but that'll do. And we do need a new steward again. We just had one in, but okay. We definitely don't require more children at this time. That's for sure. Titles can be created, and that is a way that we can get prestige. I mean, that would get us very close. We have a stewardship lifestyle perk here. We're going to take fearful troops. We just got a bunch of dread. So that will actually save us quite a bit of cash. We'll make this as, well, 250. For some reason I was thinking duchies were 125. But no, it's 250. Okay, so we have a bunch of low durability trinkets and such. So we definitely need to work on some of that. Let's take a look here. Stenbock Saga, we do need to reforge. Or rather repair. That's 150 gold. Chieftain Thorgil's dagger, we're not using this, I believe. Yeah, we're using the fine sword for the moment. So we don't really care about that. Refills Regalia. We can't afford to reforge this at this time. We're using the Stenbock Regalia, so we don't care. Okay? The Scarfer Mail, we're using the Lamellar armor and the beautiful spinning top. We have 2 of those. Or actually a bunch of them. Well, 2, I think. Okay, we'll call that good. That's all we actually needed to repair. So that's fantastic. There is a court grandeur issue, but that's fine. We'll work on that later. I'm not too concerned about court grandeur at the moment. Right now, what we want to do is make sure that all of our castles that we personally hold are maxed out for our tech level. And I believe they are? Yes. These over here are not, but we don't personally hold them right now. So that's fine for the moment. And we'll probably rework these once we get our hands on them. But for right now, this will do. Okay, so we have 168 gold. We're not going to buy refills regalia. We've already got a refill regalia, and it's not very good. So we're not going to do that for the moment. Not one day too soon. We're going to need to start getting these upgraded, and this will, of course, increase our monthly income as well. So we're going to get farms and fields here. Excellent. We're at 3648 prestige right now. We need to get to 4,000. Ordering a mass eviction costs 350 prestige, so that's not helpful. 150 prestige. Thank you very much. Let's see. We should definitely dedicate our worship to Odin, I think, if I recall correctly. Piety per dread. Diplomacy and martial. Stewardship and prowess. Fertility and control growth. Honestly, none of these are amazing. I think we're going to go for Thor. That puts us up to 8 of 9 domain. And we would love to revoke this guy's title here. He's only got a 21% chance. On decline, no one would join him. Done. We're going to assume that he's going to decline. And he did. Okay. So in we go. He's got access to 3,500 troops, but he didn't raise them, which is interesting. Honestly, we're just going to siege this. Seems fine to me. We do need a new marshal, and that will be this gentleman. Yeah, he's really not trying very hard here. I like it. That is fantastic. We can demand payments from this guy, or this guy, or this lady. None of them actually have gold, though. Okay, so we're going to go see if we can catch this force. Now, he has other holdings, of course. We're going to chase him down here. Fantastic. Okay, so that's a stack wipe there. Now, where are his other holdings? This down here? Okay. We'll head on over and land right here. So we're going to be embarking over here shortly in around 40 days. That's absolutely fine. Ooh, 50 gold. I accept your generous gifts. That also puts us up over 4K. Can we reform our culture while at war? Apparently, yes. So we're absolutely putting in forest folk. Beautiful. Look at that development growth in forest and taiga. That is so good. So we established that. And now if we look at the development over here. Let's see. Norse, plus 10%. Sure, but this is actually not in... This is in plains. We want it up over here. It's taiga, so minus 5%. But it should be increased by an additional 15%. So I don't know. It should be happening, but maybe it isn't. Regardless, we're going to win this fight over here. No problem. That wins us some prestige and piety, I suppose. Cool, and we recaptured some raid loot. That's nice, too. We should definitely invest this gold that we've got into guilds. And that's already constructing. Okay, so we'll get some forestry going. Oh, he capped this back. Okay, what a jerk. Cool. So we're going to head in over here. He's capping over this way. We actually may want to go fight him. No. Sieging is more valuable. Okay. So we're going to siege here. We do have a siege commander in charge. And we're going to force him to come down to us. He has a slight numerical advantage, but our troops are better. So I suspect that we'll win this. Actually, he's landing here again. Okay. That's cool, I guess. So, I mean, this is going to win the war for us. Actually, that only took us to 90%. We're going to come over here. He's going to siege over there. That's fine. He can do that. So yeah, that drops us by like 6%. Not a big deal. We're going to extort our subjects. And we're going to take a lot. There we go. Perfect. So that's 1,100 gold. So we need to find locations like this. This is maxed out. We need to find locations like this and get these trade ports built. Beautiful. We've got a good chunk of gold right now, and we need to get that invested as soon as we can. This is of vital importance. So we'll get this built over here and over here. Beautiful. Hello, pause menu. So there's all of that built. In we go, and we're going to cap this back. No problem. I suspect that this is not us. I think someone else got here first. Okay. Well, we're at 96%, and we're just going to head up over here. I mean, they're going to get a little bit more from Vaxio here, but that's okay. We're just going to come in and fight them, I think. This will be fine. There we go. And we could maybe get away with debasing them. Yes, do it. Yeah, we got 235 gold. I like it. So we're going to grab at any cost, which allows us, of course, to sell titles. And we're going to grab sell trivial titles. Please notify me. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to enforce those demands, disband the troops, and we're going to go ahead and revoke this guy's title here. That's the only one we want. We don't care about anything else. So, this is part of our military duchy. We've got bastions and curtain walls here. That probably needs to be replaced with military camps, and then the rest of this can stay. Sounds good. Excellent. That should do. We've got a lot of gold right now, and that gold is, of course, immediately going to get invested, or as immediately as we can. We may have to start building additional holdings, and these would want to be castle holdings that we can't personally hold, but we still want to get castle holdings out here. So we're going to build a single castle holding here. In fact, we could build both of these castle holdings. There we go. Then we would definitely need to have a temple holding over here, I think. Yes, we would have to have a temple holding. But that is something that we are interested in doing soon. Dribble. We also need to improve our control over here, so we're going to work on that immediately. Excellent. And also, we probably want to replace these pastures with farms and fields. Farms and fields are more efficient. We'll put in a new marshal here, and offering concubine. We don't need a concubine, thank you very much. That is the last thing we need right now. I do want to get a temple holding constructing over here, so get that going. Wonderful. Okay. So, the Norse lamellar armor here needs to be repaired, and we should definitely do so. That'll cost us 38 gold. That's not bad. Do it. Do we want a large cattle herd for 20% development growth, or do we want 230 gold? That existing development malice is huge. We're going to take the cash. Okay. He wants to ransom himself. We decline. Cool. Ah, I see. To be established in 28 years. So it takes like 30 years to establish that. Sounds good. So that'll be fine. We'll benefit pretty greatly from that, in all honesty. So that's wonderful. We could call a hunt. I don't think there's any reason to do so right now. Both of these temples are maxed out. All of our castles are maxed out. Now we could build a castle holding over here, but we have to have this built first. Up over here, we're going to need... Oh, we do have a city holding and a temple holding. For some reason, I thought we only had one, but no. We definitely have both. So it would be a castle holding over here. We can definitely build that. Now, most of these castles that we're constructing over here are going to be held by barons. They're not going to be held directly by us for a while. Not until we really work up our domain limit. That's going to be somewhat important later on, but it's going to take quite a while to get that really to take effect. However, what am I doing? Abort that castle construction. This is inside of the economic duchy. This is cities. We build cities out here. Which means, of course, that our overall requirement for the domain limit is actually not that high. For this particular setup, it's going to be, well, we're going to need a castle here, so it's going to be 12. 12 domain limit is really achievable. This is part of the military duchy here, but we can't build a castle up here. So yeah, that's actually a pretty achievable goal, making it to 12. As opposed to some of my primary domains, which are like 16. Those get spicy sometimes. So this city is now maxed out. Cool. We probably don't want to build too many holdings at once. Otherwise, we're going to run into a problem where we're not able to get all of the buildings that we want. I was just going to upgrade this, and he upgraded it himself. I like it. Okay, so hide tents are here. We're going to need to replace the pastoral lands with farms and fields, because that's better for generating taxes. So we're going to do that, and that will get underway. We can build a small harbor over here. Perfect. We're going to need prayer halls in this monastery. And for that, we're just missing 2 gold. So we'll just wait on the month tick here. That'll be any moment now. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're 68. We are going to die at a point. Let's double check our succession. Yes, it's still good. Our heir is 46, which is not super young, but it's okay for now. We can demand payments of this guy 4 gold and 1 gold. Yeah, that's not great. We'll pass on that for the moment. And yeah, our court grandeur level decreased. That's to be expected right now. I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. We'll be concerned about it later on. 19, 18, 3 years, 2 years. Okay. Sounds good. There are no holdings to construct here. 1 more city holding to build here. 1 castle holding to build here. Oof. Well, we'll see what we get. Ooh, where is this? What city is this? Not under our control. Do it. Give me that sweet, sweet gold. Okay, so we got cooperative stonemasons. That is excellent. And we can do any of these things, but we're not going to at this exact moment. What we're going to do is we are going to check to see if there are any other holdings to construct. We can build a temple holding here. And then this would be a city holding. Like so. And I believe that's all of our holdings constructing. So that's wonderful. We are going to immediately grab, I think, cutting cornerstones will be fine. Or wait, did we just skip avaricious? I believe we skipped avaricious. Oh well. We'll get it later. We're doing okay on the cash growth front. It's not perfect, but I mean, we have a lot of investment going on right now, and we will get there soon enough. We will focus on more external intrigue-y stuff after we get our economy set up. Once we have this all set up, we're going to have a really solid foundation from which to do whatever we want. 6 court grandeur. Okay, we're going to gain, well, Poland, huh? Yeah, we can't do that. We're not going to give that to him. 245 gold, huh? Okay. I'm not happy about spending 245 gold to fix our smelly court, but here we are. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue work on getting our economy fully set up. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.